An acquaintance asks you how you scored on a test you both took, and you know you scored higher than them. Do you A, tell them modestly, downplaying your achievement, B, tell them straight, it's not your problem, didn't do as well as you, C, tell them triumphantly, making a big deal of your superior brain power?
Well, I always wanted to be a vet, but for that you have to have loads of qualifications, didn't you? And my dad always said that I like all my animals with chips.
So instead of curing animals, you cook them?
Yeah. Well, exactly. So I was never very good at that. So, but then when it got to sort of tests, I was quite competitive, so...
So if you did well?
I would kind of celebrate it, yeah. Yeah, rub it in a bit, yeah.
Well, let's see how our stars on screen would tell an acquaintance they've scored better in a test.
If I've done well in a test, I would modestly tell them how well I've done. They asked for it. It's A.
Well, I wouldn't want to upset them too much, so I think I'd go for answer A. I'd tell them in a modest way.
My answer is A, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't be gloating.
So what would Carol Smiley do?
I know Carol a bit. She's clever, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's pretty clued up.
Yeah.
So I would,
a competitive edge.
Yeah, I would have said A, no? You wouldn't?
Yeah, go on, yeah.
Yeah, I think she'd downplay it.
Yeah, because she's got a nice demeanour, but she's got that competitive edge.
All right, so she'd be modest. Let's see if you're right.
You know, you have to be gracious about these things. Nobody likes a bragger. I'm A.
Oh, there we are, 4 points. OK. Last question in this round is worth a point, and it's for you, Len. Come on, we've got to get you in the game. Take a look at this competitive clip, which is either from It's a Knockout, or else someone really has dumbed down the Commonwealth Games.
The British need to go through first. If we all get through first, we are through. No, we're not. We're jammed, we're stuck. It'll only take until day 4. It will, we're all through. We're through. Now then, if we can get down the square, leave the rest of them. If they fall, you'll have the laugh of a lifetime. But meanwhile, we're finished.
Brings back happy memories, that. You know, I did the Royal It's a Knockout.
Did you?
I did. I was 12 years old, a little kid with a really bad haircut and grey tights. I was the page boy that came out and announced every game. It's the stuff of dreams. Me, Les Dawson and Sue Pollard presenting.
Come on, you're running a marathon with a close friend, having agreed that you'll cross the finish line together. But when the end is in sight, do you A, offer them the chance to cross the line first, B, say neck and neck all the way to the finish as agreed, C, go for the line first, you just can't resist? Alan, you'd go for C.
If it was O'Brien, I would definitely go for C. I'd be with him all the way, big smiles on the face, doing the angelic thing, and then right at the finishing line, I'd beat him.
You're getting a touch competitive, aren't you, Alan? Better get this right, then,
I am, aren't I?
All right, well, so you promised to cross the finish line of a race together with a friend, but what would the stars on screen do?
I would be exhausted and humble. I'm arrogant in my humility, so I'd just in my head option A.
I'd like to say I'm an A, but unfortunately I think I'm more of a C. I think I could resist it. If the line was in front, I'd have to go for it.
I'm very ambitious, but I do love my fellow man, and I would choose option B. Would go over together.
So, Len, what would Dame Kelly Holmes do?
No-brainer.
We think we know, don't we? Well, she's programmed to do it, isn't she?
She'd go for it, wouldn't she?
She couldn't stand it, could she?
Nah.
She couldn't stand it. C.
C. OK, let's see if you're right.
As I'm not a marathon runner, and if I'd agreed to be neck and neck to the finishing line, I would stick with that and go for B.
Can you get somebody else to play this
One
game?
of the worst moments of my whole life.
Me too, as well.
I'm surprised by that, I must admit. Well, there we
I'm
are.
devastated.
OK, so where are we? I hate to say it, Alan and Len. Big fat 0, Simon James 2. Round 2 of today's competitive theme. And don't forget, you can play along at home. Just keep track of your answers to today's questions. And at the end of the show, I'll tell you how competitive you are. But right now, it's time to reacquaint ourselves with the great British public. Here they are. The nuns. The bingo ladies. The undertakers. And the teachers. There's a point on offer for each question, and to earn your points in this round, you'll have to predict how competitive this bulldog breed really are. So, Alad's team, your question first, and take a look at Simon Day as the most tragically competitive dad in Britain.
Now, I've made a small wicket because you are children after all. Now, Peter, you may bowl. Toby, your field. No, Toby, over here. Come on. Your mother will adjudicate. Right then, no, underarm. Be a lot easier for you. Just get my sight. Thank you. Bowler, there we go. 4, 5, 6, 4, 26. 26 of the Queen's runs.
In life, do you consider losing as A, to be laughed off, it's not that important, B, tough but part of the game, C, not an option? So, Alad's team, let's fire up our random selector. Oh, it's the Undertakers.
What do you think?
I think C. Definitely C with them. They're a stroppy little group, those Undertakers. I've been watching them, and I don't like the look of them. And I think they are aggressive. I think they are out to gain everything they can. You've got that nice Undertakers up the road, Levington, Turnbull and Pitt. They don't want to know. They're trying to get them bodies in. I'm saying definitely C. It's not an option. Oh, you do what you like. You're the captain. I'm only here as a, an honoured guest. You do what you feel, Ali. But if it's wrong, I'm going to punch you in the stomach, so just know that.
We'll go with C, and if he's wrong, he's going to do the second part of the programme naked.
We are.
Right, C. Please let him be right.
Respond, yeah.
You've got to win. You've got to be in, and you win.
Yeah.
Or else you are a loser. We don't anticipate losing, so we're going for C.